Hello, I'm Johnny Chaffin. I work for Collins Manufacturing and for Jeffco. Today we're going to talk about how to change the thermostat out on the Jeffco Tru-Heat dryer. This one happens to be a J316. The thermostat's the same on the J316 and the J316X, which is extra hot. First thing we're going to do is we remove the hood to make this easier to do. We also make sure that our dryer is unplugged before we take the back off of it. The back comes off with these two screws. And you pull out on the back at the bottom and then pull down on it. It comes out the top. So lay this aside. Now we're replacing the thermostat. That's this assembly here. The thermostat is connected to the knob on top by the bundle wheel rod, which leads all the way to the top of the dryer to the knob that you see on top of the dryer. We need to disconnect that. It has this little key. You have to straighten the one side of the key out, turn it around to the hook, the curl side, and pull it out of the bundle rod. Lay it aside. Then you can take the bundle rod off of the thermostat and just let it hang there out of the way. Next thing you want to do is disconnect the wiring from the thermostat. Take those down and out of the way. Then you can remove the thermostat assembly. And this is our thermostat. Now this is what the thermostat looks like when you receive it. So we've got to be able to remove it from the mounting bracket. So we'll have to hold this nut on the bottom, like so. Loosen the screw. Once it's loose, take the nut off. And the washer. Just pull the screw out. Save the little washer on top. There's that threads in there. Thread the new thermostat in through the hole. Line up the hole for the screw. I'll put my screw back in. Put my little washer back on. Start my nut back on. And I'll hold it one more time and tighten that assembly down. Now I'm ready to put it back in the dryer. Screw in the hole. And snug. Attach the wires back on the terminals. Make sure that they engage good. You should feel them click on. Now comes the hard part. We're going to make sure that the thermostat is rotated clockwise as far as you can rotate it. And that means that if you look at the knob has to be rotated to the perm setting. You have to start the key back in the hole. Now I'm going to confirm that I have it correct. That's the off position, and the thermostat's stopping at the off position. When I turn it to the perm position, it stops at the perm position. So it means I have it oriented correctly. So I can go ahead and bend that little tab so that it won't come out. Everything works like it should. Back feeds into the top. Reinstall the two screws. and their lock washers. And that's how you change the thermostat.